Hey everyone, this is Stefan from Lush and Salty Aquariums. How are you? So this is the tank where I lost all my Celestial Pearl Danios after a water change, and it's looking really good now. As I said in the previous video, which I'll post at the end of this one, all the invertebrates, including this robust colony of cherry shrimps, and some of them are A grade, maybe Bloody Marys like this one, all survived. I didn't have any deaths. Look at that beautiful shrimp right there. I think she's buried too. I'm pretty certain of it actually. I lost all the fish though, but I think I figured it out. I think, a matter of fact, I'm pretty certain the dechlor, the prime I used when I water changed, it absorbs the oxygen out of the water, and I did too much of that, and I did not have enough oxygen coming into the tank. I might have done the water change in the morning after the plants had released a bunch of they had done their cycle. There just wasn't enough oxygen in the water when I made the change. If I would have put an air stone in, I'm positive that would have revived the fish that were struggling and oxygenated the water, and within 20 minutes I'd be okay. But I didn't do that. I did it on another tank where the same phenomenon happened, and every single fish which had been gasping at the top after the water change with the prime immediately revived and was fine. And I mean, every fish was struggling and then every fish was fine. Live and learn. I don't know why that happened all of a sudden. Maybe I was using too much prime. I might have stopped using a measuring spoon and just dumped, and well, that was a mistake. So I'm getting this tank ready for another colony of Celestial Pearl Danios. Part of the reason is I found one big adult still alive in this tank, and so for his or her sake, I'm just getting another group. I ordered them online. They're sort of hard to find at the local fish store, and they'll be arriving next week. I'm using an eBay seller called Manzanita Wood in Southern California. Normally I'd go to Aquatic Arts, which is a great purveyor of tropical fish, but I'm gonna try this other seller. The price was better, and well, we'll see. I love the plant growth in here. I've added a few things since the crash. I've kind of curated this colony of Christmas moss and wassertang up on the top for potential spawn for the CPDs, and I added some wassertang in the back as well for a spawn. There she is. That was the one CPD that survived, and so for, I think it's a female, for her sake, a whole other colony. I've added other fish in here. More of my favorite pygmy corridoras and a few otocinclus to keep the algae in check. You can see there's an otto there, there's an amano shrimp there, and there's a beautiful crystal shrimp. They're feeding on an algae wafer, which I always use. There's a nearite snail. So the plants are doing well. The tank did not have anything toxic in it. I just believe the water had been had been robbed of oxygen, and a simple air stone for 20 minutes would have remedied that. Anyway, the next time you see this tank, there'll be fish in it, but it looks pretty lovely just as a planted aquascape, and I'm gonna try again. All right, everybody, always keep your hands in the tank.